when I combined that big picture vision with the small incremental things that need to happen on a daily or weekly basis, all of a sudden there was this kind of wave of like, I can do this. So we're at the beginning of the year here, and I've noticed that recently I've kind of had a hard time getting things up and moving in the morning, especially. And I've been asking myself why. Is it because I don't understand, the direction that I'm going? Am I not motivated because, I don't believe in what I'm doing? Is it because I don't have a good plan? Like, what is the reason why I'm having a hard time? And I think it's kind of interesting because for me, I'm a why guy, right? If you watch my videos, you know that I am all about why. Like, if you understand why you're doing what you're doing, then you go do it. I often use the example of going to the bathroom. If I know that if I don't go to the bathroom, I'm going to crap my pants, I'm going to go to the bathroom. So when our why is strong enough, we move. So I'm a big fan of why. In fact, I just shot a video about this yesterday, a short video about how I was having trouble getting motivated, and I started leaning on my why. Well, why am I working so hard? Why am I doing the things that I'm doing? And it kind of reminded me, oh yeah, because if I can build my team, if I can grow my team, if I can support my team and make them function at a very high level, improve their lives, it's going to help me become a better leader. It's going to help me become a better coach. It's going to help me generate more income. And all of those things are going to make it possible for me to create the playground, which is like my big goal. That's kind of like my life work, is to create the actual playground, which is going to be a piece of land here in Colorado that is literally a playground for adults and kids, and do these personal development seminars on this giant playground. So that's kind of my big why. And so yesterday, that really helped me get things moving. And it's kind of interesting. Yesterday afternoon, one of my mentors, we've had discussions about this. So his whole thing is, the why doesn't matter. and obviously I disagree, but his thing is like, hey, all you need to do to create a better life for yourself is just take action, just like small action, incremental action, and good things will happen. And the funny thing is, I totally agree with that. I think that the why is also important in terms of motivation. But anyway, the whole point is that we kind of have differing views on how to take action. So I woke up this morning, and, I had gotten back in touch with my big why yesterday, and I woke up this morning and I'm like, why am I having such a hard time getting motivated? And so I thought back to Jesse, and I was like, okay, so what's some small incremental steps? Like maybe I'm overwhelmed with like this elephant that I'm supposed to eat. And I started thinking about that a little bit, and I realized, I think that is part of the problem. I have this giant elephant, so to speak, in front of me, and I think that the weight and the pressure of trying to make that happen was really, it was stopping me from taking action. It was keeping me down. It was keeping me confined. And so I said, you know what? I need to get back in touch with the small, incremental actions that are going to get me from where I'm at right now to where I want to be, and stop focusing on the big picture. It's good to have that in the back of my mind, but at some point we got to break it down into small little pieces. So I went and I looked at my greatness tracker, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. If I do this and this and this and this and this on a weekly basis, these tiny things that are totally manageable, if I do these on a weekly basis, then I have full faith that I will create great things this year. Will I hit my goal? I don't know. I don't know until the very end of the year. But I have faith that if I do these small incremental things every single day, good things are going to happen. Period. And kind of like yesterday with getting in touch with my why and kind of re-ingraining that with me, today, when I combined that big picture vision with the small incremental things that need to happen on a daily or weekly basis, when I combine those two pieces together, all of a sudden there was this kind of wave of like, I can do this. I can do this. And And it was almost like a sense of calm, almost like a weight had been lifted off of my shoulders. So here's the reason why I'm sharing this video with you today. Because if you're anything like me, it sucks when we wake up in the morning and we don't have the juice that we need to get the day rolling, and we kind of start the day on the wrong foot. We don't have the energy. We don't have the motivation. And I don't know about you, but I hate that feeling. And I'm always looking for ways to overcome that. How do I push through that? How do I, do what I need to do to get motivated to go kick some butt today? And so today I wanted to share these two things that I have been working on that have been helping me push through that so that I can shoot videos like this today. I woke up this morning and I was like, I don't feel like doing anything. And here I am today talking with you, motivated, energized, ready to go, because I was able to do a few things that changed my mindset, that changed my energy. And so I want to share those two things with you here today so that you can do the same thing, so that you can get motivated, so you can get picked up, so that you can go out and crush today. Don't worry about tomorrow, just crush today. And so the two things that have really helped me, to summarize, the two things that have really helped me push through this kind of general malaise in the morning is, number one, focus on the big picture, the vision. Where are you going? Why are you working so hard? Why are you doing the things that you do? Get in touch with your why, because that's going to be kind of that internal motivation. But then that also creates a big picture that sometimes can be a little overwhelming. So once you get the why straightened out, the next thing is, okay, now let's focus on the small. What do I need to do today to help me get there? And forget about everything else and just take one little step, one little step. One little step. And if you feel confident that the plan that you have in place is going to get you there, then just focus on that plan and forget about everything else. And hopefully that will help lift some of the weight off your shoulders. Now, if you're having a hard time figuring out what the plan is, what do you need to be doing? What are the small things that you need to be doing? Well, if you're trying to build a real estate business, one fantastic resource for you would be the Sphere Marketing Handbook. So if you go to danshometeam.com, you can click on the button to download a free copy of the Sphere Marketing Handbook. It'll walk you through step by step on how to build a successful real estate business. It's how I went from 5 sales in a year to 40 sales in a year. So if you're looking for the roadmap to get you from point A to point B, go download that book. Get on my email list. When you download that book, it'll automatically add you to my email list. Continue to watch these videos, because my hope for you is that you become as successful as you possibly can, both personally and professionally. And so we do that by leaning into people who have already walked the path that we want to walk. And so my hope for you is that this is inspiring for you. My hope for you is that you get the tidbits that you need to become successful in your life and in your business. So I'll wrap up with this. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you need any support with any of this, you need help clarifying what it is that you're trying to create, you need help creating your daily action steps so that you can be motivated every morning when you wake up, so you know what you need to be focused on and you can have faith that it's going to be successful for you, then reach out to me. Download the Sphere Marketing Handbook and reach out to me. Give me a call. Let's go grab lunch. Let's go grab coffee. Subscribe to the channel. Do all of those things. Let's connect, because my objective in life and in business is to help you become as successful as you want to be. So here's to your journey in our world, my friend. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you soon. Make it a great day.